another signature performance out of you. Coach was just saying it looks like you're kind of in the form back to your goaltender of the year season. How are you feeling this year, especially off a big performance against a great team like Halifax?
Yeah, I thought the last couple games I've been better. The first couple I didn't feel great, but I thought the offense kind of bailed me out. But yeah, the last two definitely feeling kind of in a groove there. So yeah, pretty good.
I mean, you've set a pretty high standard. Now you haven't been goaltender of the year. Was last year not a typical Doug Jamieson year, you think, by your standards? And are you better this year, do you think?
Yeah, I mean the team's a lot different. I thought I had my games where I was pretty good too, but for sure the team is just such a big difference. Last year was tough, obviously. Yeah, but this year it's kind of worth it now, but that offense out there is unbelievable, buzzing around for us, so it makes a big difference.
What does it mean to pull out two kind of late wins the last 2 weeks in pressure situations?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we're young, and it means a lot. Learning how to win, right? Especially in this league. Like, my team, we got some winners, man. A lot of those guys have won, and they're older, but so yeah, just learning how to win tight games like that. Last week in Saskatchewan, same thing. That's a winning organization, so to pull those off is huge for sure.
Doug, as a veteran group of a member of this group, how good does it feel to be part of the best start in franchise history, and the buzz that this team is generating right now?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, last year was tough, but yeah, hopefully the fans can see we're building something here, and yeah, it's exciting to be a part of for sure.
On that last Halifax possession, when you were up a goal, what did you see your defense take us through that? What did they do well in front of you to kind of break that?
I can't remember exactly. I remember Mickey picked off the ball though and went down and scored, so I didn't even have to make a save. So that's always good. But yeah, the D. I thought we really locked it down there at the end, and the offense was getting those repossessions. 3 or 4 in a row. We killed 2 or 3 minutes right there. So that was huge. But yeah, the defense, at the end of the game there, I feel like we just locked it down. It was really good.
Now, as your defense, you guys are a young team, but your defense isn't that young. You've brought in a couple new pieces, but I mean, you guys definitely get stronger as the game goes. Is there something you can attribute from practice, or is it just the leadership from Colton and some of these older guys that have been around here, Nishimura?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. It's hard to pinpoint, right? I wish we could get off to a better start, but sometimes there's just so many ebbs and flows to a lacrosse game where it's we were up by a few there, and it's before you know it, they're back in it. Same thing in Saskatchewan. So just being able to stay up, not fold up like a young team could, makes a huge difference. And that's where I try to make a couple saves, and really give the guys a little more belief. And I thought I did that tonight for sure.
There were so many guys on that Halifax team that you played with and won a Mann Cup with over the summer. So was that a benefit at all to go against guys that you know so well?
Yeah, I always like playing against them. I got a bunch of history with those guys, other stuff, and I know half their team at least probably. So yeah, it's always fun to play against them. We've had a pretty good record against them the last couple of years. So yeah, there's some added juice there for sure.
Is Halifax and Jamieson any relation?
No, but we play together in the summer, so I know him really well. Yeah.
Now, how did you feel? I mean, you come off a great summer season, and then to continue it, how do you personally, you let in an early goal, and then how do you rebalance yourself? I mean, you make it look so easy that you just flow, and you seem to know when to make the right saves.
I mean, as a veteran goalie, it's I just try to be as no emotion. If they could score 10 or we could score 10, you shouldn't be able to tell by looking at me is kind of my goal. I watch a guy like Dylan Ward, and I always found that something he's really good at is if you just look at him, you never know if they're winning or losing. So that's something I try to bring there, and then yeah, we've been getting better as the game goes on for sure.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys. No problem.